Today I wanted to talk about my struggles as being a solopreneur and finding ways not only to adapt my business, but also to invite love and abundance, assistance and success from all those around me. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this.
You are driven by the finer things. I see more than materials and wealth. What have you got to give to me? What I don't already give myself. You are driven by the
Welcome to Illuminated Disclaimer. I'm Sydney, and as always, thank you for coming to my channel and showing love and appreciation. And I thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Yeah, boy! Because today we're going to talk about something quite profound and quite close to my heart. Now, if any of you know me, I have got a business, and that business is aimed around helping other people. And if you want to know more information, please go to my description and click on my link tree, and I'll give you more information of what I actually do. So, I am a sole trader, which means I also call myself a solopreneur. And I know that right now, a lot of people are getting into the solopreneur game. So, it's very important to find some hacks which can help you adapt your business and also in turn adapt you to the changing environment which is always going on. Juggle so many things, you wear 1,000 hats at the same time, you have to do your own admin, you have to understand your own taxes, and if you have to outsource any of these things, you still have a keen eye inside of it, not only to understand what's happening, but to make sure that you're not getting fleeced. I am in that journey right now, and let's take appreciation. I started this journey a few years ago, and it's been success after success, but it's been quite challenging at times because sometimes I just think I can't do a lot. And this could be for various reasons, which I will talk about in this episode. But the most important thing is getting yourself out there, making sure that you speak to the right people, understanding your audience, and always growing and appreciating the process every single day. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the imposter gremlin. Now, if you haven't heard of imposter syndrome, essentially is you are likening yourself to other people. So if you don't feel your progress, you might feel it's because other people are doing things faster than you. I did it the same thing when I was looking at my YouTube channel, and I was thinking, I would want more views, or I want more subscribers, and I want more watch hours. And I had to find ways to not let other people's success hinder my own. Now, it took me going on to some forums and actually reading people's journeys, and I am doing exactly right for my time. Not because some people are doing worse off than me and people are doing better than me. It's because what I am doing cannot be replicated by anybody else. Because who I am, my true essence, my intentions, the way I do the videos, the way I express myself, it cannot be replicated. I might be saying the same things as other people, but everybody does it differently, therefore they have their own niche. If you do have that voice that says to you, you can't do this, you're not good enough, question that voice. Just say, why do you feel that this voice takes precedence over the actions that you've done and the successes which have been in your favor the last few weeks, months, and even years? And this is where we start to take our power back, because we're always going to have that little voice saying, maybe not, I don't think you should do it. Just be with that. Just understand it, accept it, but know that this is a fleeting moment of thought, and it does not completely reflect your success so far. Showcase your wins, big and small, celebrate your achievements, and appreciate your milestones, because this is some things that other people can't do the way you can do. Every new client, new documentation you create, new recipes that you've invented, all these things that you've done is one step forward for you winning the lottery of being a solopreneur, or even an entrepreneur as well. Second one I wanted to talk about was the isolation abyss. Now, I could put my hands up on this one 100%. If you know me, I spend some time alone just to figure things out. But what I need to do more, and I've started doing, is to speak to more people. Sometimes people say a word or they say a sentence and it makes you think, oh, maybe I can do that. Someone's suggestion, whether it's good or bad, People can be constructive to me, people could criticize me, but it's up to me to actually learn from these things instead of getting offended by them. In this world, there's billions of people, so you need to think, even if you spoke to 0.00001% of the population, that's still loads of people. There are going to be people out there who resonate with you wholeheartedly, but just start opening yourself, open your heart, open your mindset, and open the way you speak to people. And I'm sure that in the next few months, you'll meet someone who's going to give you some invaluable information. Number three, we're going to be talking about motivation. Now, in a previous episode, I talked about organization, and I also talked about smart targets, and we're going to merge these things together: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Now, these smart goals can actually start your business in the right foot, and if you are an existing business owner, this can take you to new levels of success. Using diaries, organization tools, all of these things are valuable to make sure that everything you do is spot on. A lot of business may not be as successful as they could be, especially in the first 1 or 2 years of their inception. So it's up for us to take motivation, look at what we can gain, and find newfound ways to protect ourselves from any loss. I have known people who are so successful, make so much money, but because they're not organizing themselves well, they might not be seeing what they can do. Please make sure that if you are a business owner, take things slow. Just remember, the bigger the goal, the longer it will take to get everything prepared. And in my previous YouTube episode, I spoke about all the things that I wanted to do. And I said to myself, I'll do this in a year and a half. And it took me more akin to 4 or 5 years to get everything going. And this is what we do: we rush too soon, we start the business prematurely, and we might not see the success. We might take it as a bad sign and just give up. But the most important thing is we need to take a lot of time in the planning process. And even little things can be invaluable if it's going towards your business. Maybe you're thinking about new software that you're using. Maybe someone told you some information and you're finding ways to implement it. Or maybe you want to create a logo and a website. All these little things can be so pivotal to your business. But if you start your business without the most important and vital things, then you might find it harder to get on your feet. If you are going through prolonged periods of stress and you're not dealing with it correctly or taking adequate rest, then you'll feel burnout, you'll feel stressed, and you'll feel very tired. And once you hit that level of burnout, it's going to be harder for you to recover. So it's good to know when you hit your peak performance, take rest. And I talk about this in other episodes, and I will continue talking about this, using different means and tools to make sure you take the right rest. If you do feel that there's stress in your business, find multiple ways to make sure that you take your stress away. This can be walking, this could be being in nature, this could be yoga, this could be meditation, this could be sparring, boxing, this could be swimming, this could be going for a long drive, this could be singing, and this could even be crying. But find some coping mechanisms should you get stressed. And fellow solopreneurs, that's a new episode of Illuminating Disclaimer. It's funny to actually think that there's so much things that we can do, not only as a solopreneur, but as a human being, to make our lives more balanced and fruitful. And we need to give it to ourselves to appreciate that we do so much in our journey, not only to make ourselves happier, but everyone around us too. And I think that's a noble thing that all of you should be proud of. But until the next episode, I hope you find success in whatever you do and keep on finding ways to illuminate your path. Take care now.